Mother's Day is just around the corner and you still got any present, one that represents you and what you love. Or maybe you are a mom and you want to make yourself a nice gift. Hi, here is Julie and welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, like and ring the bell. Okay, so for today's project we are going to need this doily. We've made this doily together, so I'm going to link the tutorial for it down below. And then I'm going to use this t-shirt yarn. It is a blend of polyamide and cotton, 50 grams, 60 meters. It says to work with a 6 to 8 millimeter hook. I'm going to use a 6 millimeter hook. You are going to need a measuring tape, yarn needle, some stitch markers and chain for the back strap, or you can crochet one, so it's up to you. Okay, so go ahead and take your yarn and your hook, make a slip knot and chain 25. I have now 25 chains. When I'm holding this against my doily right in the middle, as you can see, it has the same width. Now first we are going to make one round of single crochets, so we are going to work first around this side of the chain and then turn on the other side of the chain. So go in your second chain from the hook and make a single crochet. And now single crochet in each chain till the end, and take your stitch marker and mark your first stitch. So this is your first stitch in this chain right here. I'm also going to put one stitch marker in there so that I know this is going to be my last chain. Okay, so this one here is my last chain. Now in this last chain you are going to make one single crochet, and since we are now going to work on the other side of the chain, this is also going to be the same chain that you need to work first, and try working over your tail. So in this very last chain again you've made 3 single crochets, and now go ahead and single crochet on the other side of the chain. So I'll meet you back here. Okay, so one stitch left. In this very last stitch we are also going to make 2 single crochets in there, 1 and 2. So this was your very first round. Now at this point you should have a total of 50 single crochets. Okay, now we are not going to slip stitch, so take your stitch marker off, and from now on we are going to work in the back loop only of our stitches by making single crochets. So from now on you are making single crochets in the back stitch only. So this is your first stitch, so go ahead and place your stitch marker in there and go to the next stitch in the back loop only. So remember, you have 2 loops to make a single crochet. This is the front and this is the back, so here is where we want to go in. So we are going to work all around our stitches until we have the desired length. So I'm going to work all these rounds off camera and then I'll meet you back. Okay, so I made a total of 20 single crochet rows. Now you can cut your yarn and then slip stitch to your next stitch and chain and pull through. You are going to weave in this tail here. You can also take your stitch marker off, and my little bag measures, so it is almost 20 centimeters wide and also 20 centimeters high. Okay, so take your chain and your yarn, your 6mm crochet hook, make a slip knot, and we are going to single crochet around this chain. So single crochet in this first chain and then make another crochet in the same, and now go in the next hole of your chain and make 2 single crochets, and in the next 2 single crochets, and work like this till the end of the chain, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, now I'm at the end of my chain. Now we are going to turn and work on the other side. So in this first hole you are going to make another 2 single crochets, just like so, and then go to the next and make 2 single crochets. Okay, so work like this till the end, and then I'll meet you back to show you how to attach your shoulder strap, which is this chain here. Okay, at the end of the chain you are going to slip stitch to your first stitch on this side, chain 1, and cut your yarn and leave a longer tail for the sewing. And pull through. And now thread your needle with a long tail you have left, and now we are going to attach the strap to the bag. Right here on the side, so make sure you are on the side of the bag. And we are going to sew on this side and also on this side and at the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to sew this the strap of camera, and then I'll meet you back. Okay, now make sure that your strap isn't twisted, and then go on the other side. Take your needle, and you are also going to sew these 3 rows of single crochet. So place your strap like so, and then just sew around. Okay, and now at this point your bag is almost done. Now we are going to sew our doily on the back side of the bag. Now it's up to you how you want to place your doily. You can fold it like so, right in half, so that you have one half at the back and one at the front of your bag, or like so. So on the front you have more doily, so I'm going to leave it like so. I think I like it better this way. And now I'm going to turn my bag. So this is the back side of the bag, and I forgot to mention you are going to need some pins just to put your doily in place before sewing. And to make the sewing you are going to need sewing thread to match your doily. So I'm going to use this green here, since I'm going to sew right here around the doily. I think I'm going to place more pins right here in this green section, just to make sure that my doily stays in place while I'm sewing. Yeah, this should be enough. Okay, so thread your sewing needle with your sewing thread. And now we are going to sew around right here around the doily. Okay, so I'm going to sew the rest of camera, since it's a lot easier and then I'll meet you back. Okay, so I've sewn down here. Now I also want to sew right here. So I'm just going to follow the end of the bag. Oops. So where the opening is. Okay, now go ahead and tie a few knots and cut your yarn. And this is how it looks like. Now I had a last minute decision that I want to add a button, so I'm going to place my button right here, like so. For this I'm going to use red sewing thread to match my bag, to match the bag and the bottom, the button. So my button should be placed right here, like so. Okay, and this is how it looks like. So your last minute Mother's Day gift is finished. So thank you all for watching and for joining me today. I hope this was helpful and you had fun. I wish you all happy crocheting and till next time. Bye bye.